Hello, friends, and welcome to The Architecture Enthusiast. Auguste Perret's architectural legacy is a testament to his profound and pioneering exploration of reinforced concrete, a material he championed and refined with an unwavering commitment to clarity, honesty, and classical principles. He was not merely an early adopter of concrete, he was its eloquent interpreter, demonstrating its potential for both structural rationalism and architectural beauty. Perret sought to reveal the inherent logic and expressive qualities of this nascent material, elevating it from a mere construction technique to a dignified architectural language. His work, characterized by its rigorous structural expression and refined detailing, laid fundamental groundwork for modern architecture's engagement with new technologies. If one were to ask Auguste Perret, "What is architecture?" his answer would be unequivocally rooted in his deep understanding of structure and materials. He would likely state that architecture is the art of organizing construction, a clear and honest expression of structure and material, guided by the immutable laws of proportion and economy. For Perret, true architecture emerged from the rational application of construction principles, where every element served a structural purpose, and that purpose was made visible. He would emphasize that beauty in architecture was not about applied ornament, but resided in the inherent logic and elegance of the structural frame itself. He believed that the architect's role was to reveal this structural truth, much like a classical sculptor reveals the form within the stone. In essence, for Perret, architecture was the poetic articulation of the load-bearing frame, celebrating its rhythm, honesty, and inherent classical dignity. He would argue that architecture should be sincere, rejecting all falsehoods and disguises in favor of direct expression. Perret's designs are fundamentally characterized by their clear articulation of the reinforced concrete frame. Unlike many contemporaries who either hid concrete or mimicked traditional masonry, Perret celebrated the grid of columns and beams as the primary architectural element. This structural skeleton became the very essence of his aesthetic. He meticulously detailed the concrete, often exposing its surface, sometimes treating it with a smooth, almost polished finish, or revealing the aggregate for textural richness. This emphasis on revealing the structure allowed for a new kind of architectural honesty, where the building's internal logic was made manifest on its exterior. This approach fostered transparency between construction and appearance, a hallmark of his rationalist philosophy. His method involved standardizing concrete elements where possible, allowing for repetition and rhythmic modulation across facades and through interior spaces. This systematization brought a classical sense of order and proportion to the modern material. Perret saw concrete as the new stone, possessing its own unique properties and demanding a new architectural vocabulary rooted in those properties, yet still adhering to timeless principles of balance, hierarchy, and harmony. The verticality of the columns and the horizontality of the beams created a powerful rhythmic grid that defined his spaces and elevations, establishing a new modern classicism. Perret understood concrete's plasticity when wet, allowing for monolithic casting, but he consistently brought to it a sense of precision and restraint. He treated concrete not as an amorphous mass, but as a noble material capable of precise lines and refined surfaces, much like dressed stone. His careful attention to formwork and aggregate often resulted in concrete surfaces that possessed a unique tactility and visual depth, challenging preconceptions about the material's aesthetic limitations. He demonstrated that concrete could achieve a level of sophistication and permanence traditionally associated with more venerable building materials. The large, open spans and flexible interior spaces that concrete afforded were central to Perret's functional approach. His buildings often featured expansive, light-filled interiors, free from load-bearing walls, allowing for adaptability and a sense of generosity of space. This practical advantage was seamlessly integrated with his aesthetic, where the structural frame itself became the generator of spatial experience and formal beauty. The rhythm of the columns defined bays, creating a natural modularity that could be adapted to various programmatic needs. Perret's influence on subsequent architectural thought and practice is profound and far-reaching. His unwavering commitment to structural honesty and the direct expression of materials became a foundational tenet for much of early modernism. Architects across the globe adopted and adapted his method of articulating the concrete frame, moving away from decorative facades to expose the very skeleton of the building. This principle of truth to materials owes much to his pioneering work with concrete, setting a precedent for how new industrial materials should be approached architecturally. Furthermore, his insistence on rational planning and clear spatial organization resonated deeply with the burgeoning modernist movement. Perret's buildings, despite their rigorous structural logic, always maintained a sense of classical order and proportion. This synthesis of modern material innovation with timeless principles of harmony and balance offered a compelling alternative to more radical, purely functionalist approaches. Many architects who sought a more enduring and dignified modernism found inspiration in Perret's ability to imbue concrete structures with classical grace. His meticulous attention to detailing and surface quality of concrete also left an indelible mark. Perret demonstrated that concrete, far from being a crude or utilitarian material, could be refined and celebrated for its inherent aesthetic qualities. This encouraged future generations of architects and engineers to explore concrete's diverse textures, finishes, and casting possibilities, contributing to its widespread acceptance as a primary architectural material capable of great sophistication. Architects continue to experiment with exposed concrete, recognizing the precedent set by Perret's sensitive handling of the material. Perret's legacy is also tied to his role as a teacher and mentor. Through his practice and his influence on a generation of architects, he instilled a deep respect for sound construction, clarity of expression, and the enduring principles of architectural order. He provided a bridge between the classical traditions and the revolutionary possibilities of modern technology, demonstrating that innovation could coexist with timeless aesthetic values. He showed that the new industrial age demanded a new classicism, one built on the rigorous logic of the machine and the honest expression of its components. In essence, Auguste Perret was a foundational figure who meticulously carved out a coherent architectural language for reinforced concrete. He showed that this seemingly brute material could be handled with grace, precision, and a profound sense of classical dignity. His work stands as a testament to the idea that architectural beauty is not merely skin-deep, but emanates from the sincere and artful expression of a building's very bones. His influence permeates the contemporary architectural landscape, subtly guiding those who seek clarity, structural honesty, and a timeless elegance in their engagement with modern materials. He remains a beacon for architects who believe that true architectural expression stems from the rational and poetic articulation of how a building stands and is put together.